All right, traders, great to have you again here. We are looking at this beautiful Russell Dow mini spread. So we went short way back here at the about 12:15 in the afternoon. We saw a breakdown of our exhaustion triangle low. The moving average was starting to weaken quite a bit, so that's a good sign. We were way up high. We were overbought quite a bit. So the red volatility bands are showing that the market was typically, on a statistical basis, it was only this high, a couple $100 above the value line, which is this conglomeration of yellow and purple lines here. And so we were way up high. And the expectation, now the historical expectation, was the spread over the last week or so has been far below the value line during the day. So we're looking for that reversion to that kind of common move. And great time to go short was when we broke down through structure support, went short here, been trailing the stop down as we go. Again, our target, oh, one other thing, this is our TPO histogram, and it was showing that we were way up at the top of the TPO. So that means typically prices of this spread do not get that high above, right? This is the highest price of the last week or so above the value line. So the TPO is way up here. We want to go back down here to the common price or the point of control, and that's what we're targeting at this negative 65,315. And we're on our way down there. It's 2:06 in the afternoon. We're up $440 on this 430 on this spread. And we're holding out for a touch of the value right here at about 65, negative 65.2 or 50 or 300. And we will keep you informed, see how it develops. All right, well, we got tagged out. I moved the stop down to above the high of this resistance area. We did a nice move downward into the plus 500 territory. Then we have some volatility coming right in here at about happened about 5 minutes ago, and we did get tapped out. So we're out for 350 plus on the day. Not too bad, and we're happy, and we're heading home. Have a good day. Alright, all y'all. Hey, got another trade here I put on. It's been turned out very well for me. This is the Russell Dow Mini that we went into earlier today. We actually wrote it down from this point all the way down to here, and we got stopped out at that retracement. So the market was moving up. It was moving up. We still had a strong bias for the end of the day here. We're supposed to be down below the value line, so that hasn't changed. And what happened here is I saw kind of a support area, a resistance area up here, and I saw our cycle dot started printing, and so I took a short here. Took some heat initially, so we're short from this level, and I've been holding on here. I'm looking to buy back when we get down about $180 here below where we're at, and that'll be right at that point where we had some support. So we're at plus 570 right now, plus 220 on this trade. And it's coming near the end of the day. It's 3:30. We've got another half hour of trading, and we see some good moves in the market this time of the day. So I'm gonna hold on, and we will get back to you when the trade matures. All right, we are pushing lower here. We're still holding our breath. We're pretty safe. We're in the money. We've got our stop. Let's move our stop a little tighter. We'll move it to the roughly around that fast moving average. So we're about $127, $130 away from that stop. So we would lose, if we got stopped out, we would lose $137 off of our current profit. So that would be $110 in profit. And that's good. We can also, in case you're wondering, so 515 here versus 650, so that's $140. Yeah, so we're $140 in profit. The grid spacing is $100 as well, so from here to here is $100, here to here is $100, and BOSA gives us those pieces of information pretty quickly. All right, we're pushing lower. It's nice to see. The cycle dots are coming in. I'm not happy about that. We have green buy cycle dots. Now the cycle dots are relatively straightforward version of the CCI. Nothing too magical about it. You know, CCI is good. It's right when it's right, and then if it's not working in cycle, if it's not in the groove, it's not right. And so these are overbought, oversold dots. So when it's working, and when it's working, it's working, and when it's not working, it's definitely not working. So I mean, there's some good signals here. This was a bad one. We would look for a buy. It didn't move up. Here was a great time to buy. Obviously, these were all failures. This was not such a bad buy. So it's hit and miss. But let's hope this one is missing. It gives us an idea of rhythm, and it's not a authoritative indicator, but it gives us an idea of rhythm. I was interested in this one here when I went short because it had missed one here, so it seems like a hit and miss. So every other time cycle comes in, you know, roughly, this is a good time to listen to the signal. So I knew it wasn't going to work here. We had just changed structure, and here we were looking for an overbought signal, and that's when I went short early. Turned out pretty well so far. Let's hope that this one is another miss, and that we can get out at our target, which is about 160 bucks below the current market. I'll pause it, and we'll pick it up later when we move closer. Okay, well, we got a little move against us. We're still holding. We'll see. We'll hit the target or we'll hit the stop. We've got 10 minutes, 11 minutes before the close here. It is 3:49 right now, Eastern Time, on the 18th of October. I'm going to hold here. We're going to hold. Maybe our resistance here at the fast-moving average will keep. If not, hey, it's been a great day. Like to see the push down. Keep pushing down. We're short. We are still short here. So when you're short on a spread, it means, oh, there we go. Last 10 minutes, we get a good chunk of action here. Let's see. That doesn't look good. I don't like moving up. Be nice to move down and hit our target. We're holding on one way or another. We will close this shortly after 4 o'clock, which is 10 minutes from now. One other note, I would love to invite you to visit our sponsor, which is EarnMax. EarnMax has got probably the best deals in pricing for getting a funded account. So I believe the website is called earnmaxfunding.com. Definitely check them out. See how you can run with them. They're hard to beat. Hard to beat. Let's take a look here. We're still holding on. The market is going sideways. 3:51 in the afternoon. We see another push. I see a lot of action at the last 5-minute mark. So we've got 4 minutes before that, 3 or 4 minutes. Let's see if we can continue downward. So when a spread is moving downward, it means that the proposition is inverted. Okay, now that's big language, but the proposition is plus RTY and minus YM. So the proposition, the spread moves up when that occurs, when the RTI goes positive and the YM goes negative or goes down. So when the RTY, if I was long this market, you're long, that means the RTI is moving up compared to the YM. When you go short a spread, you invert that. So you want the RTY to go down in relation to the YM, and that is when the spread moves downwards. I know it's a little tricky. You don't really have to think about it, honestly, knowing what the base instruments are. You trade a spread chart very similar to how you would trade a price chart. The advantage of spreads here, though, is that you do get back to a strong tendency to revert to the mean. And that is a really helpful idea in trading. If you know kind of where the market is, where your edge is, and you shoot for that edge and you exploit it, and that's where you can gain some profit, obviously. So we were looking for a reversion to the mean on this trade, and the mean, or the value, is right down here at the negative 65,315 price, and that's why I went short here, and that's also why I went short earlier on at this point, from the breakout of the exhaustion triangle. We'll see. You can do very well trading it that way, and you know what? If you don't have a stop, you don't have a strategy, you will lose money. There is no doubt about it. So this is not a strategy or an idea for a new trader. Trade wisely. It's not designed for, it's not foolproof. We have a slight advantage. We have an edge to go toward the mean. And if you know how to exploit that, how to manage your risk, the trading vehicle will definitely work for you. Coming up on the 355 mark. Let's see how the market reacts. It would be wonderful to hit my target, which is down here, $250 below the current market. So this number here on the target level shows you how far away we are from the current market value. So that's negative 254. So we're 254 below the current market. The stop loss is only $37 away from the market value. So coming up on the 355 mark. Let's see how she goes. Alright, it's 355. Let's see if there's a reaction. See how the last 5 minutes play out. It's been a hot day. Had a lot of action. This spread really rocketed up pretty steadily throughout the day. As you can see, this was 9:30 mark right here.
Order filled.
Oh, and we got stopped out, so we are out of this market. Not a bad day, plus 490. That trade was up a $140 trade. So you can see the value line was down here at the open. I missed my opening bell at 9:30. Would have been an excellent time to go long at the value area. And we had a good shot upward. Again, severely overbought. We were way up high at the high of the TPO profile. Started looking for a short when we saw a kind of a slowing down. I saw a slowing down of the fast moving average. I drew my classic exhaustion triangle, which I don't know is a real thing, but it's something I use. And I'm looking for a breakdown of that price. So we did. We saw that. We went short. We took that down to this level. So we went from here down to here, gained 350 on that trade. Went short here and got out here at the $140 profit level. So, all right. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a great time, and hopefully see you tomorrow.
Thank you.